Hello everyone, welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show with author and weight loss specialist Josephine Fitzpatrick. Our focus is weight loss and losing it with healthy and clean living. Join us every week to hear answers to questions from our clients all over the world who text and email thousands of weight loss questions daily. Listen and learn how Josephine answers questions to help you lose weight, eat healthy, and feel great.
Hi everyone, welcome to Live to Live Healthy. I'm Josephine Fitzpatrick. I'm a weight loss nutrition specialist. I have thousands of clients all over the world who text and email me daily to help them lose weight. We have the most amazing results. So I'm here to share all of my knowledge with all of you so you can look and feel your best every day too. So every week I try to come up with a really good tip to help you apply to your life so you can lose weight and feel great. And sometimes it's just about eating healthy. And whatever you're here for or whatever you want to get out of this, that's the tip I'm trying to give to you so it resonates with you and you can apply it to your life. So this week's tip is, I think it's a great one because remember, I have clients all over and most of the time I'm coming up with these tips because of what they're going through. After speaking with them and knowing what their issues are and what they're feeling, it really helps me because I get to help them. And when it helps them, I get to tell you, so it applies, possibly to you or resonates with you. And then you can use it. And that's really what this is about. So it's not just the tip that's so important. What's important for you to know is that these tips are really coming from the thousands of clients I have because me working with all of them and getting them through different issues and different things is how I come up with what is going to help you. And a lot of times the reason for that is because I see clients, there'll be groups of them that are going through the same things at the same times, for whatever reason. And sometimes it's just really all about weight loss and how hard it is. And that's why. So let's get to our tip. Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling on today. Number one tip, stop blaming everything around you because you can't lose weight. We get into this mindset that we're thinking, it's everything else around us. That's why I can't lose. It's because I had to go here or I had this occasion. I had to split my cheat days because I couldn't keep it to one day. There's always something. I'm going to give you a great example. I was speaking to a client the other day and, for the last year or so, we've been talking about how everyone has had such trouble losing weight and actually everyone's been gaining weight because of the pandemic. Everyone was in quarantine. I can't even tell you the messages I've gotten from that throughout it, that, it was just so hard. There was no motivation. Nobody knew what was going to happen. And, there was a lot less control. We were stuck in the house. It was so much easier to eat more, drink more, just be careless, not be mindful. It affected most people, it really did. So that was definitely the number one excuse throughout. It's the pandemic, it's the quarantine, even emotionally, stress of being scared, it really affected everyone with good reason. So, but that was definitely the excuse, even though it's a good excuse, it's still an excuse. This is why I couldn't lose weight because of the pandemic, because of the quarantine. Now I keep hearing, I can't lose weight because the quarantine's over and the pandemic's almost over and I'm out more and I'm social and everything's opening up. And I'm like, what? You can't do that. You can't have it both. You can't say, I couldn't do it because I was home all the time and now I can't do it because I'm out more. You have to decide what you want. And that's why I say stop blaming. You're blaming the pandemic because we were in. Now you're blaming the pandemic because we're back out. It happens all the time. And if you really think about it, you may not be doing it with so much with that, but there are, I'm sure, things in your life that you are blaming and you're not taking full, responsibility for actually what you're doing. And, another great example, okay? You go out to eat and you're with people and you say, I didn't want to bring attention to myself that I, was eating healthy. And I can never understand that really, because isn't it supposed to be good that you're eating healthy? So, and if you're thin and you're sitting there and you don't want to be like, oh, I'm thin and so I don't want to eat clean, that doesn't sound like realistic to me, because everyone's going to look at you and say, well, you're thin and that's why you're eating like that, because you're thin, and that you're thin because you're eating like that. It goes hand in hand, right? And if you're over, I always found that the overweight person to go to a table and have to order something on program, because then everyone's like, oh, she's trying to lose weight again. I feel like it's harder for an overweight person than for a thinner person, and so, but again, either way, you're blaming what's around you instead of just going and doing the right thing, dealing with it. If somebody wants to say something or wants to, just make you feel uncomfortable, you have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to be comfortable with your choices, and you have to be comfortable with what you want and what is important to you. And this is when you do that, that is when you will stop blaming everything around you. Okay? That is the way to stop blaming everything around you. Be comfortable and confident in what you want and how important this is to you. And you have to remember it from morning till night. You can't wake up in the morning and get on the scale and be so upset with the number, but by the end of the day, you're eating everything in sight. Okay? You can't do that. If you do, listen, you can do it. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm telling you, if it makes you unhappy, you have to decide what it is you want, The whole point is, if the longer you continue to blame everything around you, whether it's my family, my friends, we're going out, we're pandemic, now we're out, social, whatever it is, you have to stop doing it, because you'll never get to where you want to be. You have to be responsible for your actions, for what you want and how important it is to you. And that is the only way. And really, at the end of the day, being confident in your decisions and what is important to you and what is going to make you happy is the only way you are going to reach your goal, okay? Walking into somewhere knowing I am doing this regardless of what is going on around me, because I know it's going to make me happy. And if I don't do it, I'm going to be miserable. And I'm not only going to be miserable later, I'm going to be miserable tomorrow because I didn't do the right thing again. So again, you have to remember and remind yourself what is important to you. Stop blaming everything around you. It is no one's fault when you go off program except for your own. This is the one thing in your life that you have 100% control over. It's whether or not you want to do it and how much it means to you. So my number one tip for this week, to get you through this week, to have the best weight loss week, to have the best healthy week, stop blaming everyone around you why you're not staying on program. Stop blaming everything around you while you're not staying on program, and start doing the right thing, and start with what it is that means the most to you. What you want out of this. What do you want to see at the end of the week? How important it is to you. And most of all, being confident in what you're doing, in your choices, and how good it makes you feel, okay? Because if you're not happy, what does any of this matter? You have to be happy. And if doing the right thing and staying on program and feeling good makes you happy, that's what you should do. And that is being confident in your choices and how you feel, regardless of what is going on around you. So I hope this helps this week. I want everyone to have the most amazing week. Stay healthy, stay happy, and much love, hugs, kisses to everyone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and whatever, just if you like it, I'm really happy if it helps you in any way, okay? Have the best one, everyone. I love you guys.
Thanks for listening to Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. We hope you'll pass along our web address, innovationweightloss.com, to your friends and colleagues who are looking to lose weight by eating clean and living healthy. Be sure to check out our archives section on our website for previous podcasts. Join us next time for another edition of Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. The content in this podcast is not intended in any way as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding weight loss or any medical condition or treatment, and before undertaking a new healthcare regimen. And never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have listened to on this podcast.